Cooper yanked at his hair. I'm never going to graduate. Every time my phone pings with an email notification, I think my heart is going to stop. He's terrifying. Maybe I should just drop out. Drop out? I panicked. Absolutely not. You worked your tail off for this. You stayed up through the heat of summer and the dead of winter in that library. Cooper, you aren't quitting. If he dropped out, he wouldn't get his master's. If he didn't get his master's, his job search would double in length, which meant he'd be living on my couch, eating my groceries, and draining my sanity for the foreseeable future. Cooper looked moved by my sudden support. I doubled down. Look, your paper probably isn't even that bad. Your advisor is just being a pedantic jerk. He's nitpicking. Cooper blinked. You really think so? I nodded firmly. I'm sure of it. Cooper mentioned that his advisor was only 3 years older than me, just hitting 29. It caught me off guard. Dr. Thorne was the same age as my online boyfriend, yet they were polar opposites. One was a poet of affirmation, the other was a walking hazard. Determined to save Cooper's degree, I decided to take the professor out for a diplomatic lunch. It wasn't about getting Cooper a free pass. It was about humanizing the target. I figured if the professor had someone else to vent his frustrations on, namely me, maybe he'd dial back the cruelty on my brother. Before heading to the campus, I sent a text to my guy, going to handle a major life crisis for my brother. Wish me luck. The reply was almost instant. No matter what happens, you're incredible for doing this. You've got this, baby. He was always like that. Constant validation, even when he didn't have the full story. I smiled and gave him a few more details. He typed back, I've always believed in positive reinforcement. Pushing students too hard usually backfires. You're doing the right thing. See? My man and I were on the same wavelength. Soulmates. I was grinning at my phone when Cooper, sitting in the passenger seat, turned a sickly shade of gray. Nat, maybe we should just call it off. I put my phone away. We can't call it off. I'm getting you across that finish line if it kills me. Standing outside the faculty office in the science building, I looked through the glass partition and then slowly pulled back. My face went blank. Cooper, change of plan. Let's go. Wait, why? Just stick it out for a few more months. You can do it. Nat, what are you talking about? I wanted to know too. I wanted to know why Dr. Adrian Thorne, the academic butcher of dreams, looked identical to the man I'd been e-dating for a year. I thought maybe I was hallucinating. I peeked again. Nope. The jawline, the way his glasses sat on the bridge of his nose, it was him. We had never met in person. We'd met in a rescue dog forum a couple of years ago. I was on a business trip in a different city when I saw a shivering puppy on the side of a highway. I was already on the ramp and couldn't stop safely, so I posted an SOS in the local rescue group. A user named Lavender replied an hour later. He asked for the exact coordinates. The next message I got was a photo of the pup. Don't worry, I've got him. He's safe, a bit shaken, but the vet says he's okay. I felt a massive wave of relief. I tried to Venmo him a few $100s for the vet bills, but he wouldn't accept it. Later, I saw him posting updates about the dog. He had been in that city for work too, but he ended up adopting the pup and taking him back to his home city. To keep following the story, head to my homepage for the rest. Don't miss out.